Journey into Space by Melissa Reve. I can see the stars twinkle and the moon shine at night. They are in space, far, far from Earth. Can you see the stars? For a long time, we would look up at the sky and wonder what the stars and planets were. People invented stories about what they were and who made them. Some clever people watched the stars and planets and began to come up with ideas about how and why they moved. They noticed the way the moon made the tides flow in and out and how the sun helped to grow crops. Can you see the moon there? People began to invent bigger and better ways to help see into space. This big giant telescope. With the help of telescopes, suddenly we could start to see how different all the little lights looked up close. You can see the person looking through that tiny little lens, and yet they can see everything that this big giant lens can see. Finally, we began to understand the Earth and space. We could see that the Earth and all the planets were making circles around the sun. We call our little neighbourhood of planets the solar system. Oh, I can see the sun in the middle there, and I can see all the planets circling around the outside. And I think if you look carefully, you might be able to spot which one is the Earth. Did you guess this one? If you did, I think you're right. The more we saw of the solar system, the more we wanted to know. We began to build machines we call satellites and launch them into space. These machines have become our eyes as they go deep into space and send back information. Let's take a tour around our solar system. Can you see the satellite here? That's probably how you're watching TV, from information that's bounced back to you from a satellite. It's also the way the GPS system that you might have in your car works. How clever, hey? The sun is a giant star made of fiery burning gas. All the planets in our solar system orbit the sun. The sun makes life possible on our planet. So the word orbit means to be going around. Mercury is the planet closest to the sun. It is a small, rocky metal ball that is very hot in the day and freezing at night. You see it there in the picture? Venus is a stormy desert planet. It has thick cloud which sunlight cannot escape, making it the hottest and brightest planet. You can see Venus in the sky even during the daytime. If you get yourself a star map, you might be able to spot Venus in the sky. This planet is Earth, our home. Earth is the only planet in the solar system where people can live, as far as we know. We call Mars the red planet because it is covered in a rusty dust. Can you have a look at the picture there? See how it looks quite red because of that rusty dust? Mars is similar to Earth in some ways, but there is no life there. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It is made of gas and has as many as 67 moons. Do you see the swirly circle? Is that swirly circle there? That is a hurricane that is bigger than Earth. It has been raging for hundreds of years. Can you imagine having a hurricane that just goes on and on and on for hundreds of years? Saturn is a giant planet, but also the lightest. Saturn is also made of gas. Spinning around it are rings of ice crystals, some as big as houses. Uranus is a cold ice giant. This planet spins on its side, probably because of a crash with another space object. This This mysterious blue planet is called Neptune. It is another ice giant and has the windiest weather in the whole solar system. Oh, I wonder what it feels like to be on Neptune. Massive engines explode with a roar and the spaceship rockets into space. Man dreamed of exploring space for ages. Scientists eventually built a rocket ship that people could travel in. After many years of trying, we were able to land on the moon. The astronauts walked around and did experiments. They picked up bits of dirt and rocks to bring home to study. If you're lucky, at some point you might even be able to go to a museum or a university and you might be able to have a look at a genuine rock from the moon. Now that we had visited the moon, we want to see Mars. We are not ready to send people to explore Mars yet. We have been sending robots called Mars Exploration Rovers to study the red planet for us. Can you see one of the rovers there? People are living in space right now. Orbiting over the Earth is the International Space Station. Astronauts from all over the world come here. They are learning what it takes to live in deep space so we can go on longer journeys. There it is, just at the top there. Our solar system is just one of the many in the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy is just one of many in our universe. There are more stars and planets than we could ever count. There may even be more planets like Earth somewhere. We are here. When we believe in ourselves and our ideas, we can make amazing new inventions and discoveries. What will we discover next?